Unsettling, seeing you in these commoners' threads. Surely there are safer ways to travel than this charade.
I am the Queen of Egypt. I don't need jewels and silks to make me who I am.
The Roman Senate confirmed Silas an hour ago. The celebration at his villa will begin the moment we dock in Rome.
7 years of work, and Silas is finally where he belongs. He'll be the greatest senator Rome has ever seen.
But while we celebrate the new senator, the House of Antony is making a move.
And he requests that I sponsor 50,000 troops to aid his war effort.
They want a war chest of 100 million gold pieces from the Queen of Egypt's treasury to buy the eastern trade routes.
I want to meet their leader before I decide if he's worth the investment.
We need the funds approved by the Queen of Egypt.
If the Queen of Egypt is as difficult as the rumors say, I'll be begging in the Forum by winter.
The Queen isn't difficult, General. She just has a low tolerance for Romans, who can't read a map. Move your cavalry to the high ground. The marshes will swallow them by noon.
And what does a scholar know of military logistics?
Stick to your scrolls, girl.
I'd drink quickly if I were you. The sea pressure is shifting. The gods of the deep are waking up.
Now you're a weather reader?
Your Highness! Are you harmed?
That man, why is he calling you Your Highness? You are practically a servant. So why does he look at you like a queen, as if you're the only thing left in the world worth saving? Well, who are you really? Sir, the gods didn't drown us, but your grandmother, the Empress Julia, will. She secured the alliance with the House of Cicero with a marriage to Lady Octavia. I don't need a marriage into the House of Ciso to make me powerful.
Perhaps if you return with a wife, the Empress Julia's contract will be void. But unless you plan on marrying a seagull...
I am Mark Antony, head of the House of Antony and general of the great Roman Empire's army. I have a personal income of 5 million gold pieces per year.
Only 5, you must be having a slow year.
I'm in need of a wife. Not a real one, but a shield. Someone smart enough to navigate my grandmother's den of vipers. Just give me 1 year. In exchange, I will give you a waterfront villa in Rome and a monthly stapling of 100,000 gold pieces. You can remain a scholar, but to the world, you wear my ring.
You must really hate the woman they are forcing you to marry.
We'll hit the docks by dawn. My offer stands. All you have to do is look pretty at dinner and pretend I'm the smartest man in the room.
That might require a significant raise in my allowance.
You've got a lethal tongue for a woman with no shoes. Why the hesitation? I offer you a fortune.
Because I'm already promised to a man I've spent 7 years investing in.
7 years, by the gods, that's not an investment, that's a hostage situation.
Careful, General. You might find that I'm much more expensive than 100,000 gold pieces.
I've always had a taste for luxury.
Antony wants 100 million from the Egyptian treasury. If you want to be the most powerful family in the empire, you're going to have to think bigger.
Last chance. Villa or the streets?
A word of advice. When you present that role to the Queen of Egypt, don't be afraid to know your worth.
What in the name of Mars is this? You did this. 100 billion gold pieces and 2 million soldiers.
The Queen of Egypt will think I'm a fool. I'm a general of Rome, not a common beggar with a delusional dream.
You were a beggar the moment you asked for only 100 million gold pieces. The Queen of Egypt doesn't respond to small requests.
You've ruined me. If I present this to the Queen of Egypt, she'll laugh me out of the empire.
Deliver this to the Queen of Egypt.
No, you've ruined me.
Then maybe it's good we aren't actually getting married. After 7 years, I finally get to see the man I love. Don't just join the Senate. Own it. The orphans in the province need me.
How did you get this? Must you leave me for 7 years? Fine. 7 years. And then you will come to Rome, and I'll be a senator. And your husband.
You've done what you set out to do. Now we get to celebrate your triumph together. I will finally reveal my true identity to you. It appears Silas has put my money to good use.
The help enters through the back, girl. There'll be no begging of scraps from my son's table.
If only she knew the very robe on her back was bought with my coin. Silas, I've traveled across the world to celebrate your success.
Why are you here, Cleopatra? You're making a scene.
Isn't it obvious this leech smelled the gold? You wasted years building mud huts for orphans. But now he's a senator, and you want his gold.
My mother is right, Cleopatra. You shouldn't have come. Whatever bond we had, whatever youthful promise was made, it is severed. I have a legacy to protect now. The greatest house in Rome is sponsoring me. The House of Antony.
The House of Anton is making a move.
She thought a man of the Senate could love a street rat. Silas brings home 1 million gold coins in a year. How much does a beggar make?
You truly believe that because the House of Antony gave you a seat at their table, you're untouchable. The House of Antony is nothing compared to the power I wield.
You're delusional. Only the Queen of Egypt trumps the House of Antony's influence.
You want to know why Antony gave you that Senate seat, Silas? It wasn't your talent. Someone with even more authority than Antony vouched for you. And that someone was me.
Sir, a response from the Queen of Egypt. You won't believe it.
What? Did she put a price on my head for requesting such an insulting amount of money?
Sir, the Queen just approved the entire aid request.
100 billion gold pieces and 2 million soldiers. It's the move of the Queen of Egypt. No one has seen her face in a decade, and she hasn't touched Roman soil in her life. But she chose you because you know your worth.
Don't be afraid to know your worth.
The scholar. She knew how to bargain with the Queen of Egypt.
Felix, find that girl from the shipwreck. Search every library, every slum, every back alley in Rome. I don't care what it costs or how many men you have to bribe. I've never been challenged like that in my life. I'm not letting her go.
Forget the fake marriage. I want to marry her for real.
You vouched for him. Who do you think you are? You were a glorified servant who read him silly stories while he prepared for greatness.
You aren't upset about the breakup. You're just angry about the gold you wasted on my education. Let me make it easier for you. I will pay you back on your investment.
$100,000 gold pieces. More than you'd see in 10 lifetimes. Take it and disappear. Fine. 300,000 gold pieces. Don't be greedy, Cleopatra. It's not a good look for a beggar.
And how did a beggar afford Silas's tutors and travel? Unless you were selling your body in the streets. Take your money and leave, you slut. Silas, how can you be so heartless? For 7 years, I gave you everything. I built you. You are the past. Lucia will give him a future. She is the daughter of Gaius, the great general Antony's deputy. You were just a filthy stain he's finally ready to erase.
Lucia is on her way here now to celebrate my appointment. Trust me, Cleopatra, you don't want to be here when she walks in.
Because the moment you see her, the moment you see what a real Roman woman of power looks like, you'll finally realize how pathetic you are. Now get out.
So, this is the girl that Silas throws aside. You're not a rival, darling. You're a rented mule he sent back to the stables. So, this is the girl that Silas throws aside. You're not a rival, darling. You're a rented mule he sent back to the stables.
I am Lucia, daughter of the deputy of the House of Antony. Get out of here before I have the guards drag you out like the street rat you are.
You're right. Your father is powerful. But you, Lucia, have nothing of your own. Unlike you, I don't need a man to be powerful.
An insult to the deputy's daughter is a death warrant.
What is this disturbance? This is a celebration of the Republic, not a gladiator match.
Senator Silas discarded this Egyptian trash years ago.
Yet she persists in soiling his victory feast with her presence.
Senator Silas was hand-selected by Mark Antony himself for this role. You are vastly out of line. Look around. These are the men who run the world. They are the architects of the Republic. And you're no better than a street rat with no future.
Oh, I have a future. I am building a world you aren't capable of imagining.
I would never marry you. You are a delusional girl who mistook a business arrangement for a romance.
For 7 years, I sent Egyptian gold across the sea to you. This is how it ends? With you playing king in a palace I bought for you! How dare you!
Leave, you whore, before I have you thrown into the river with the rest of the trash.
Guards, secure this woman. She is a threat to the senator's safety and the dignity of this house.
I tried to warn you, but you wouldn't shut up. You think you are so special. We will hold a grand parade and see what Rome thinks of you.
Sir, they put her in a cage.
She has been sentenced to death in the Sarkorikov of Hoth. If they harm so much as a hair on her head, I will burn this city to the God's damned ground.
You traveled across the world for a place in the House of Antony, didn't you, little liar? You wanted a seat at our table.
I'm feeling generous today. I will give you 2 choices, Cleopatra. Death by the sarcophagus of Hoth, or simply kneel before me.
I would rather face a slow death by 1,000 snakes than kneel before a sniveling serpent like you.
Yeah. Death it is then, you haughty bitch.
The general, Mark Antony, has entered the forum. Perfect timing. Let the general see how I have cleared the trash from his streets.
You'll spend the rest of your life begging the gods to let you forget this moment.
Silas!
I will kill you.